Cammack joins us right now, the Florida Congresswoman, also sits on the Homeland Security Committee. And Congresswoman, I was thinking of you because if you think about it, this is like a Homeland Security issue in and of itself. But having said that, the president is going to go after weapons again, but it doesn't call for it for the time being. I'm talking about the White House plan for hiring more cops or any of the stuff that I know you have advocated. So where is this going to go?
Well, again, Biden administration misses the mark. It's just another day and another example of a gross overreach by this administration. I mean, first and foremost, this is a blatant disregard for Article 1, Section 1. Congress makes the laws and not the administration. And let me be honest, I've talked to sheriffs up and down the state of Florida today in the wake of this announcement, and not a single one of these sheriffs, and they represent rural areas, urban areas, big cities, little cities, not a single one of them has an issue with ghost guns. In fact, many of them were saying, I don't know why they're even focusing on this, because there's not a law that a bad guy or criminal is going to follow. So why would we be making it harder for law-abiding citizens to protect themselves? This is just another way to grow the federal bureaucracy, the ATF, which is an unconstitutional entity in itself. It's going to put more pressure, more regulations on small businesses and manufacturers. And quite frankly, it's a big payday for the trial attorneys who are going to go after these manufacturers.
So where are we going to go on crime? Now, you could argue that I know in New York they were going to really crack down on some of the mentally disturbed individuals who are pushing people on tracks or attacking them at subway stations or at busy locales, and that would ease. It hasn't eased, and I'm just wondering, how do you address that part of the problem that, at least at this early stage, Congressman, I could be wrong, the president is not?
No, I mean, they have done anything but tackle crime. And if you look at the crime that's surging in these big urban cities with the toughest gun control laws on the books, it's where it's the most violent. So maybe they should take a page out of a red state like Florida, where we hopefully will soon be a constitutional carry state. And when you look at what this regulation is supposed to do, they want to put serial numbers on all of the different components. You want a better, safer community? Fully fund the police, give them the resources that they need. Stop talking about defunding the police. That first, foremost, and then let's get these Soros-backed DAs out. And let's actually enforce the laws on the books. Let's make sure that we have tough bail requirements. We're not putting violent criminals right back on the streets. It's pretty simple, but as you know, common sense isn't common, especially in Washington.
Yeah, that does not appear to be the case yet. Of course, we have to hear the full details from the White House, but it looks like some of the things you've mentioned, Congresswoman, are, to your point, not part of this plan. But we wait, and hopefully we'll see. Cammack, the Florida Congresswoman, Homeland Security Committee, the Florida Republican Congresswoman at that.